So I've gone ahead and assembled the 3/4 inch pipe that's going to come and attach to the bucket as well as to this drive pipe intake. So I've it's pretty flimsy, I guess, I don't know, but you know, it's just basically going to float in the pond and suck water out onto this end. And the one on top here is hollow. It's cemented, so it's sealed, and it will actually hopefully float. I do have a elbow here that I put on the bottom to weight it down a little bit. You know, we'll see how that works. So we've got a lot of stuff to do here this Friday afternoon, and I'll take you along on the fun trip installing this ram pump from land to house. Stay tuned. That looks good. It's floating. Looks really, really good. Hey, we're getting water. Just a little bit of siphoning there. I might put the bucket down one more lower.
Get it right there. Okay, the bucket's filling. It's not as fast as I would expect it to be. Maybe there's air in the pipe. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set up the rest of the PVC. Got all the PVC here. So stay tuned. Okay, time for a 45-degree angle. The ram pump may have to just stay right there. All right, I'll bring the ram pump up. I think I need to go down further, get more pressure. I'm gonna need more pipe. Okay, this is Saturday. The next day, Saturday, I think it's the March 27th. And right there is the intake pipe. You can see it's that white PVC. I need to do a couple things here. It's not, the ram pump isn't set up yet. So, yeah, what I need to do is I'm going to take this, we'll call it the intake pipe. The intake pipe is right here going along the stream and down into the bucket. and I need to make sure that that intake pipe is where it's sticking up off the ground. I'll put 3 rocks to kind of hold it down so that it's, you know, the water flows well. And after that's done, then I'm going to check out the bucket, see how well that's filling. And then I think I made a mistake. I put that elbow in the drive pipe, which I think is messing up the head pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and just make it straight as much as I can so that it gets better head pressure. Also, I can't go to Lowe's or Home Depot because of the lockdown. So I went ahead and ordered some more pipe, about 40 feet of PVC 3 1/4 pipe, which I'll add to the drive pipe to make it longer and lower to add to the head pressure. I'll just go ahead and do that anyway because I've got to pump up 80 feet vertical up to the IBC Tote. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I'll take you along. Stand by. Okay, I turned off the drive pipe. Let me see if the bucket's filling more. That's the intent there. Yeah, the bucket's filling better. The flow isn't as good as I'd want it. I think I have air in that pipe. I need that flow to be a lot better. Okay. All right, let me try to do some more suctioning. I think I got better flow. See that feeder pipe has less air in it. It's flowing really well now. So hopefully, yeah, it looks like I'm getting better head pressure. So let's see what I can do now. We might be there, folks. Let me just let it fill up, empty out all the air. Okay, here we go. That's the air bubbles coming out. Uh-oh, I wonder if the bucket is not filled again. I'll go check the bucket. Yeah, see that, the problem is the flow from the feeder pipe. The flow is as fast as it's going to get, but the drive pipe, I think, is just sucking too much. I'm going to close it off again because I think the drive pipe, as long as it cycles, that pipe should stay under the water. So let me try that. Got it cycling again. It looks like there's no air, and the bucket level is way above the drive pipe. and the water flow is pretty good from the pond. You can see, oh, there's a frog. You see the frog? Okay, this has been running basically for 2 days now. Looks like we're getting air out of there and the bucket's filling, so that's good. And it's all flat all along. Looks like we're getting some good flow into the bucket. Now we'll do the troubleshooting. I emailed Seth today and he said basically keep the delivery pipe closed, open up the drive pipe, and the drive pipe should cycle without stopping. So here we go. Try to get all that air out of there. Ooh, oh, it came undone. Sorry about that, folks. Right up here, see how that... What I may have to do is glue these to keep them together, because that's some powerful back pressure you saw in this pipe. So that's what I might have to do, is just go up and connect all these with glue, because that pressure is really, that's really some good pressure. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, just checking the bucket again. It looks like we had some air bubbles, and looks like the air bubbles may be stopping. Okay, let's try this again. Man, that's some powerful, wow. That's just not going to work. Let me try to, I'm going to bring the ram pump up to there and see if I can keep it there. That's the original place anyway, so let me try that. Stand. This is where I wanted it to be all along, so and also it has this bend here that I think it should provide enough pressure. So the bucket I think is filled at this point, so let's go ahead and try it. Uh-oh, it pulled away again. Okay, folks, I know what I need to do now. I got plenty of pressure here. What I need to do is PVC glue all these joints. So I'm going to go ahead and get some PVC glue and lots of rags to, make this, nice and dry for the PVC cement, and then I'll try tomorrow. So I'm really excited. Everything seems to be working, except for I just need to glue everything. Get a really good solid connection with these PVC pipes, because that ram pump is just causing the PVC just to separate right at the joint. So stay tuned. Okay, I'll go ahead and do it all the way up as far as I can, so stay tuned. There. All right, it's all done all the way down. Wait a little bit and then hook up. Stay tuned. Here we go. Okay folks, it's the next day and everything's still flowing, it's just not flowing fast enough, so I need to put a couple more feeders into the bucket. So I've got these, I've got this one that just has a little screen, and I'll put that up here. So let's try that first, see if it works, and I'll keep you posted. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of water here. Actually, quite a bit of water. Just need to make it stay. Let me do this. Put it in the crook of this. That's what it's all about. It's improvisation. How about that? All right, now I'm gonna try to get the flow a little bit higher. Right there's the screen. It's under the water. Okay, I'm getting a good flow there. It's hard to tell if it's going to stay in the bucket. I think I'm going to move it a little bit more uphill. There we go. That's going to, I think, do it. That's going to keep that bucket fill while we have the ram pump cycling. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the ram pump and we'll see how it works. Okay, everything's opened up. It's raining lightly. Seems like it's cycling consistently now. Standing on top of the dam, looking down at the ram pump, and it's still cycling. Okay, here we go. Let's check the IBC Tote. Okay, everybody, here we are on top of the IBC Tote. I am going to check and see if we have water coming. We have water coming. Look at that. 1,000 feet up, 80 feet vertical. We have water coming. I'm gonna time how long it takes. Okay, folks, we're gonna time this, how long it takes to fill it up. So ready, start. That's pond water, folks. Highly nutritious pond water for vegetables. Okay, 4 minutes and 4 seconds. 20 seconds. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to fill up this milk gallon. So we got a whole IBC Tote, 275 gallons to fill. I'm gonna have to get a twisty or a zip tie to hold this in place for now, for temporary. But what did I say? 5 minutes, 20 seconds. Cool. All right, I think that does it for this video. Very cool and interesting project. That pump worked hard to get this up here, so I'm going to put it back into the tote. All right. I want to take a shout out to Seth Johnson at Land to House. Thank you, Seth. This has been fantastic. I'm really excited, and you've introduced a really good tool for my homestead. Homestead Pilgrim out. Hey folks, a day later, I did have to restart the pump just because the bucket didn't keep filled, but you know, that's okay. I was able to get from here to here all last night, and then it stopped, but I restarted it. We should fill up the rest of this. That ram pump is a lifesaver. It's awesome. So later on this afternoon, I'm going to go ahead and thoroughly soak the bed, get that done. I may have to pump some more. But this is really exciting. I can't believe that I have 275 gallons of water up here on the pasture, so I can use it for lots of things. To wet down the compost pile, water the garden, and whenever I get a worm bin, I'll need water to, you know, mix with the leach it from the worm bin so that I dilute it a bit. So, you know, the water is here and the infrastructure is in place to start gardening, and I'm so excited, and thank you so much for watching.